Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Today, we're here to celebrate our transformative partnership with Google.org and their $1 million investment for the Hispanic Federation's Latino Digital Accelerator program. First, I want to thank our friend, Hector Mujica, who has been a believer from the very beginning of the work of the Hispanic Federation and our member agencies. Thank you. You will hear from him a little bit later. And to Google for continuing to believe in the work of the Hispanic Federation's Digital Accelerator. In 2019, before the pandemic, the group at the office started to think about this idea a little bit before 2019. And we were talking about possibilities and opportunities for our community. And we got the ear of Hector and Google.org. And in 2019, we partnered with Google.org to establish our Latino Digital Accelerator program, a one-of-a-kind funding and capacity building program for Latino-led, Latino-serving organizations, community-based organizations that serve as a model for meaningful engagement with the Latino community. By combining critical digital skilling and training with culturally and linguistically competent staff and wraparound services that enhance learning and program success, we can ensure that the needs of the individual, family, and community can be addressed while paving their path to economic mobility. Hispanic Federation has developed multiple curricula that focus on job readiness and digital skills development. We provide hyper-local labor market data to help community partners get an understanding of who is hiring in their communities, what are the available employment opportunities in their area, and what skills are in demand. We also deepen our relationship with Google to offer scholarships for Google Career Certificates in Artificial Intelligence Essentials and in-demand technology sector training. The Digital Accelerator program began with just 20 community-based organizations. And now we have 51 organizations part of this initiative in 20 states and in Puerto Rico, providing digital workforce training and essential wraparound services. As a result, we have developed a community of practitioners meeting frequently to share resources, discuss best practices, and convey the needs of their communities. Latinos only represent 6% of employees in technology sector, despite that we are almost 20% of the population in this country. Developing the next generation of Latinos in the workforce is a pivotal solution to making our nation's economy more robust and more equitable. And Hispanic Federation, along with everyone in this room, are committed to making that solution a reality. Since the inception of our Latino Digital Accelerator, Hispanic Federation and our network of community-based organizations have provided training to over 30,000 individuals with a 75% completion rate and over 5,000 individuals acquiring employment after program completion. Additionally, the average salary increase of a program graduate is approximately $10,500. And we have seen some program graduates experience six-figure salary increases. As the economy grows and becomes increasingly digital, we want to ensure that we can meet the moment and leverage this opportunity to build a more inclusive economy with digital upskilling and work opportunities for Latinos. Google.org's foundational support has encouraged other corporate partners to join Hispanic Federation's efforts to bridge the Latino digital divide. With this new $1 million, and thank you so much, Hector, again, and Google.org, Hispanic Federation will provide 3,000 individuals with digital skill training, leading to over 500 new jobs for program participants and opportunities for advancement for participants currently employed and seeking pathway to upskill. A new and exciting element of this support from Google.org is the fact that now Hispanic Federation is expanding to include artificial intelligence education. AI has quickly become one of the most important technologies affecting our livelihood. And understanding the basic of it can truly help our community members. Through our partnership with Google.org, Hispanic Federation will have access to their brand new AI Essentials course to provide 1,500 individuals with AI education. This certification will allow individuals to be more efficient in their current careers and also help those seeking to find a new job stand out as candidates. Additionally, Hispanic Federation continues to advocate for the Latino community and elevate our concerns and needs as it relates to emerging technologies and AI policies. We want to help create the next generation of Latino technology leaders and ensure that Latinos are not just consumers, but also creators as well. And now, I would like to introduce our first speaker, representing Google.org, their philanthropic lead for the Americas and friend of the Federation, Hector Mujica.
Gracias. Buenos días. Thank you, Frankie. As Frankie mentioned, my name is Hector Mujica, and I have the privilege of leading the philanthropy team at Google.org for the Americas. I'm thrilled to be here, and I'm very, very thankful to Frankie and the entire team of the Hispanic Federation. I know it takes a village to do this work, and thank you for all the energy and effort you put into making this work possible. You know, over recent decades, innovation and technology have benefited people across the US and around the world. It has provided previously unimaginable access to information and has increased global life expectancies. And in the past 30 years, it has pulled over 1 billion people out of extreme poverty. The world is now at a pivotal moment in the development of artificial intelligence. We're already seeing the progress that AI is making possible, sparking never before imagined scientific breakthroughs, helping governments serve people better, and empowering workers, learners, and businesses across the United States to innovate and to grow. As it continues to develop, we're excited about the opportunities AI will continue to create for the economy. And yet, according to the World Economic Forum, despite rising demands for AI skills, only half of workers have access to adequate training to gain those skill sets. At Google, we've always been committed to building a digital economy that works for everyone. To do so, we must continue to invest in people, in education, and in training programs that help workers of all backgrounds learn to use AI effectively. And we believe that a collaborative approach is necessary in making AI skills and training accessible to workers of all backgrounds and in all communities. That's why in 2019, like Frankie mentioned, Google.org made an initial $2 million grant to the Hispanic Federation to strengthen Latino institutions serving the Latino community with workforce development and digital skills. And since then, as technology and the times have evolved, so has our support. We have committed over $5 million over the years, including this $1 million that we're announcing today, to the Latino Digital Accelerator, which provides all levels of digital skills programs and now includes, like Frankie mentioned, the AI Essentials curriculum from Google, which aims to introduce everyone in a simple-to-use way to the basics of artificial intelligence. We're also incredibly proud of the program's remarkable success. Over 11,000 people reached through the program, and that metric that Frankie mentioned of over $10,000 in salary gains for program graduates, that is literally changing people's lives. As AI continues to transform the job market, we at Google and we at the Hispanic Federation are here to help ensure that the Latino community is not left behind. Thank you.
And now I'd like to introduce our next speaker, representing Enterprising Latinas, a community organization in, and I'm going to mess this one up, Waimama. See? in Florida, an essential partner of the Latino Digital Accelerator. To talk about the impact of this grant has in their community, please give a warm welcome to founder and CEO of Enterprising Latinas, Elizabeth Gutierrez.
Muchas gracias. Buenos días. Good morning, everyone. What a pleasure to be here. Thank you all. It's an honor to stand here before you and celebrate the transformative impact of our partnership with the Hispanic Federation. We are thankful to you for the partnership. Also, thank you to Google for your support, because we wouldn't be here without it. The Hispanic Federation has been advancing the entrepreneurial success of women in Waimama. Enterprising Latinas was founded on the belief that talent is everywhere, and opportunity is too. And so, as an organization, through this partnership, we are closing the gap, giving nearly 500 women and counting access to knowledge, skills, and tools that they need to find higher paying jobs, build thriving businesses, and take control of their economic future. In Waimama, many of the women we serve have long held dreams of owning their own businesses, where they're launching a catering service, a beauty salon, a childcare center, or construction companies. But for too long, they lacked the training, resources, and support to turn those dreams into reality. Limited computer literacy, lack of access to capital, and few professional networks made entrepreneurship seem out of reach for so many. Through the partnership that we have with the Hispanic Federation, we've been able to break down these barriers by providing bilingual business training that help women understand business fundamentals, financial management, and marketing strategies. Computer literacy programs that have given them the confidence and the skills to manage their businesses using technology and applications at their fingertips. Access to microloans that allow them to invest in their businesses, whether purchasing equipment, securing permits, or launching online storefronts. One-on-one coaching and networking opportunities to help them build connections to gain membership and mentorship opportunities and scale their businesses. Because of this partnership, we have witnessed incredible success stories. Women, for example, like Carmen, one of our members, who worked for years in a low-paying job, actually at a local school, and is now running a very profitable bakery, Custom Cakes by Carmen. Take it down. Because of selling her products across the Tampa Bay area, she has now grown a tremendous business. Then there's Bernarda, a beautiful woman. You should see the picture of her. She's a landscaper. This woman is unreal. And again, this is another woman that was struggling, making a living, minimum wage in a very difficult environment. And now she not only created a business that created employment for her, but she's also creating employment for others, right? This is what it's about, economic opportunity. And then there's a woman by the name of Adelita. And Adelita is this beautiful woman. And she comes from Mexico. And she loves to dress in her traditional Mexican clothes. And we love it. And she does empanadas. Adelita's empanadas. I'm so excited because just yesterday we were talking with Santos, our COO. I'm the CEO. You're the COO. And she was so excited sharing with Santos 2 logos that she designed and that she created as a result of participating in our digital literacy program. So this is the kind of thing that is happening. The impact is real. The impact on people's lives is real. So these women are not just achieving entrepreneurial dreams, they are creating jobs, they're strengthening their families, and revitalizing our communities. We need to say that over and over and over, right? Because of the messages that we're getting elsewhere. The impact of this work extends beyond business ownership. It means economic self-sufficiency, confidence, and generational change. It means that our daughters and our granddaughters will grow up seeing women as leaders, job creators, and change makers. To the Hispanic Federation, we are deeply grateful for your partnership, for believing in the potential of women in Waimama and across the Tampa Bay, and for making this work for us possible. Together, we are building an economy that includes and uplifts Latinas, strengthens families, and transforms communities. So, as our campaign says, Latinas can't wait. Let's all say it. Latinas can't wait. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was amazing. Next, we are going to have somebody that has been part of this program since the inception in 2019. Please give a hand to Pilar Rocha Goldberg, President and CEO of El Centro Hispano of Durham in North Carolina.
Good morning, buenos dias. As Frankie said, I'm Pilar Rocha Goldberg, President and CEO of El Centro Hispano. We are the largest Latino-led and Latino-serving organization in North Carolina. For over 30 years, we've been dedicated to strengthening the community, building bridges, and advocating for equity and inclusion, particularly through the social drivers of health. Our work priorities are in 4 key areas: education, health and well-being, community participation, and economic development. Since 2019, through the generous support of the Hispanic Federation and Google, our Economic Development Department has been able to make a more significant impact by empowering our community with the tools and knowledge to navigate the digital world. Together, we've shown that technology can break down barriers and open doors, helping individuals enhance both their personal and professional lives. Google's partnership has been transformative, providing vital resources, training, and opportunities to develop skills for in-demand jobs. This support has been crucial in helping North Carolina's Latino community thrive in a rapidly changing technological landscape. At El Centro Hispano, we've been able to expand our technical training programs across Durham, Wake, and Orange counties, reaching hundreds of individuals and enabling them to connect with new opportunities that drive wealth, economic stability, and entrepreneurship. To date, we've helped more than 300 workers and entrepreneurs acquire digital skills, many of whom have used this knowledge to launch their own business. Additionally, around 200 vocational students from Durham and Wake community colleges are now leveraging digital skills as part of their professional growth. These students are accessing new information for their projects and, in some cases, using technology to promote their services. Notably, 12 of these individuals have adopted AI tools in their work, adding a new dimension to their skills. We've also seen more than 100 entrepreneurs adopt new technologies to streamline their business operations. From reaching new clients via email and social media to using apps for budgeting and processing data, many are embracing digital payments and even using e-cards to expand their networks. These tools are empowering them to run more efficient businesses and grow in new, innovative ways. We are incredibly proud of the progress we've made, and it's a true honor to have been selected as one of the 63 organizations in North Carolina to provide digital literacy training. This achievement would not have been possible with the unwavering support of the Hispanic Federation and Google. On behalf of our entire team at El Centro Hispano, thank you to both the Hispanic Federation and Google for making a lasting impact on our communities and improving the quality of life of thousands of individuals. Muchas gracias.
Gracias. And now, I would like to introduce our host, the founder and CEO of Miami EdTech, who leads various initiatives locally here in Miami, who has a connection with me through New York, but also spent a lot of summers in my hometown of little town of Toa Alta, Puerto Rico. So please welcome Carlos Vázquez.
Wow, well, my kids say I quote Bad Bunny too much, so I'm going to quote Will Smith, Bienvenidos a Miami. Switch it up a little bit. It really is an honor and a pleasure to be here with you all. It's a real full circle moment for many reasons. For Hispanic Federation, from the initial connection maybe 3 or 4 years ago through Hector, and what we've been able to do together since then. And even here, having worked out of the Lab Miami, I want to thank Danny and Chris and the team here for hosting us and allowing us to be here. You know, just a quick history bite, you know, Wynwood historically was known as Little San Juan. And this area was a garment district, and many Puerto Ricans came to Wynwood to work and find jobs. And my father, who moved from Puerto Rico, who was in Toalta with Frankie over there, and moved to the Bronx, South Bronx, he was a carpenter, and that was his skill that he brought. And unfortunately, what we're seeing now, right, with what's happening in this evolution of skills that we need to have, it's difficult to pay your rent. It's difficult to remain where you once thought was home. And so at Miami EdTech, what we've been doing over the past 7 years, which is crazy, I walked backwards into launching a nonprofit, and here we are, because I too avoided for a long time a passion and instead was looking just at skills. And when my mom told me, you need to do something that you want to do from your heart, my job, what I thought was to help my mom, to buy my mom a house, to do all the things that a lot of times when you are coming from communities where you feel you're in charge. I was the oldest, the only boy. And when she told me, when we had the opportunity to purchase a home, use that money and go do something for yourself. And so I made the brilliant move and became a teacher. And so I became a school teacher, a 5th grade teacher, and never looked back. And Miami EdTech was born from that, from supporting amazing teachers like Vicky Lazo, who you'll hear from today. Our theory of change is tied to, originally was supporting teachers. We've evolved into now doing Workforce Miami, which is another initiative of Miami-Dade County, which we're really excited to launch. And even working with students like Dylan Pravia, who I'm going to have come up here. That's your cue, Dylan, to start walking this way. Dylan, who joined one of our programs as a senior, looking for a pathway. And we're so fortunate to have wonderful students and the support of Miami-Dade County Public Schools, my mentor, Dr. Lupe Diaz, otra boricua from the Bronx too, because it takes a community. And when you have a champion for you, nothing can hold you back. So Dylan, come on up, please.
Hello, everyone. Buenos dias. I'm very thrilled to be here. My name is Dylan, and I would like to share a little bit about myself. I was born in California to Nicaraguan parents, so I'm here supporting Nicaragua, of course. And I had always had a big interest with engineering and science because ever since I was little, my parents would take me to the National Museum of Science. I would get to see all the space activities that they had. And I would also get to see all the big rockets that they had, and I knew, yeah, I want to make that. So we also had a lot of economic difficulties, of course, the pandemic. It was hard for a lot of us, and we found it more affordable here. So we had to make that transition from California to Florida, and that's where I joined Hialeah Gardens High School, and they gave me a whole lot more opportunities. That was the bright side of at least transitioning, because I saw that the education here actually gave me a lot more opportunity. That is how I got with Miami EdTech. I became an intern with them, and they provided me with a very valuable experience. They gave me the opportunity to work on their kits, and we had to use AI, programming, and computers, and that's where my eyes were opened, and I knew, yeah, this is what I want to do. And I think an internship is really valuable in that sense. It gives you the sense of, yes, this is what I want to do with my life. And I took that experience, and now with projects that I do at FIU, such as like making rockets, making payloads for rockets, we do something very similar with combining like the computers we use, such as Raspberry Pis. We inputted them in our rocket, and we actually got first place in our competition last year, and hopefully we could do it again this year. But yeah, I really like what Miami Tech is doing. They're providing that training, that opportunity to students, because as I've heard before, I think from her, that talent is everywhere, and I believe we should give the students as much training as they can, all those opportunities, so that we could see the talent and the skills they could do in the world. Thank you.
Thanks, Dylan. And so I'm going to also invite now Ms. Vicky Lazo to come up. And just before she comes up, you know, when I first met Vicky now, maybe 3 years ago, I think it was, and she was transitioning into trying to understand more about computer science. And now she's earned a bunch of certifications, which she'll take you through, because that theory of change tied to teachers, there's no greater impact in the classroom than a teacher, right? And so we're dealing with a time now where we have to upskill our teachers to keep up. And it's difficult because we often, when we add something to a teacher's plate, we don't take anything off. And that becomes very challenging. To Dylan's point, one of the things we did at Miami EdTech was we launched one of the first registered apprenticeship programs in AI in the country. Definitely the first Latino-led, but one of the first in the country. And we, through the partnership with Miami-Dade County Public Schools, we have 6 high schools that are part of our pre-apprenticeship program in AI. Many of them will be earning their Grow with Google and AI Essentials certificates, so we're really fortunate for that. And I'll let Vicky share a bit more about herself and that as well.
Thank you, Carlos. And I truly, truly want to take a second to say thank you, because now I can see the faces that are behind the opportunities that I had and the opportunities that I have been able to pass on to my students. I have to share with you guys that I serve at Miami Senior High, at Southwest Senior High School as the Academy Lead Teacher for Information Technology. And recently we just opened the AI Academy, Data Structured and Machine Learning. It is a magnet program. So I have to say, coming from my background in accounting, business law, entrepreneurship, into what I'm doing today is all thanks to the money that you guys give, okay? I gotta say it. The economy in Dade County is changing. And honestly, I am always looking to provide our students with opportunities, with a future, with what is up there, what's going to make them better. I teach at a high school, a Title I high school, 99% Hispanic. Not only they're 99% Hispanic, I got the recent immigrants that arrived 3 weeks ago. Now, these kids are coming in, some with different legal statuses, and what are we doing for them? I want to be able to provide something to them that is going to move them forward and take them to where they want to go, or to the best path that they can follow. We decided to open up a .NET Academy at first. And that was right at the beginning, Carlos, right? So here I am with a business ed certification. Am I going to teach what? .NET, what? Carlos had the opportunity to start training to pass the computer science certification for the state of Florida. I think I was on the very first class for that certification. Oh yeah, I can do this, until it hit me, it's Java. What am I going to do now? I don't know. I went to school a few years ago on BASIC, okay? So Java, oh my God, but it was thanks to the training from Miami EdTech that I was able to survive the Java. They will listen to my stupid questions, and really stupid questions before class, during class, and after class. I don't know why they didn't kick me out. But I got the certification, and then I said, oh my God, if I did this, the students, they're faster, they're going to do it, they're going to make it. So the next course, I think it was JavaScript, all of the Microsoft products I have taken, many of the Adobe products I have taken, Python now with artificial intelligence. Now we are a magnet for artificial intelligence. Okay, we are one of the we're the third one in the county, so we're pioneers on artificial intelligence. And now Google, thank you, we got Gemini for teens, one of the 3 high schools in all of the county that has access to AI in schools. At the very first, the county public school closed it completely for everybody. And we started working with in a task force for the entire state of Florida to find ways to bring it in, because the jobs of tomorrow they're not going to be taken by artificial intelligence, okay? They're going to be taken for that person that knows, understands how to use it, or is able to create artificial intelligence. And that's where we need to take our kids to. So now, my last certification this summer was Assured AI Fundamentals, okay? We're trying to bring our kids. Our classes are awesome for our Hispanic kids. They come in, they don't know the culture, they can't find the way around the school. However, they're learning a language that nobody else knows. Therefore, that's the only place where they feel that they really belong. They are as clueless as the student that was born and raised in Miami. So they feel that they can do it, and they start developing these relationships. They're picking up the vocabulary as we go, because it's new for them, it's new for everybody else. So they don't feel like they're struggling with the language. And they're learning a skill that we have some students that start making money while they're still in high school. So I have kids working in different part-time jobs. People hire them because they have skills that they can actually get paid for. Many of our students continue to a computer science career, and some discover that this is not for them, okay? It's not for everybody. However, they all get to learn how to use artificial intelligence. So at the very least, they are good consumers of artificial intelligence, ethical consumers of artificial intelligence, and we are moving to, because our goal is to produce artificial intelligence. So we teach all of the programming classes. We got the AI open. We also had the opportunity, and because of all my certificates, because I don't have a bachelor's degree in computer science, much less a master's, and I am over the hill, I'm not getting one either. But, okay, FIU look at all of the certifications that I have and made me an adjunct professor. So because of all of the certifications that I got here from the Miami Ed Tech, I was able to offer, and now we are offering 3 courses in computer science from FIU. I'm also the facilitator for UF on artificial intelligence fundamentals. And I'm sorry, the other class I can't remember, but there are 2 artificial intelligence courses that I facilitate from UF. So now I have my Hispanic students that look into computer science. They have fell in love with, because the important thing is that we have to pass on that enthusiasm. They have to see the future. They have to see they have to experience all of the opportunities that they are in computer science. It's not developing, it's so many things that they can do. Cybersecurity. So they started looking into all of these things, and now some of them don't have the money and they don't have the legal status to get grant money or financial aid, federal financial aid. However, they're taking dual enrollment classes that they already have. By the time they get to college, those are less courses that they have to pay for. And they have them because we have been able to, again, thanks to, because I am a 100% product of Miami Ed Tech, 100%. Thank you so much.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. Well, that's the end of our announcement today. I want to thank Liz, Pilar, Carlos, all the testimonials, Hector, Google.org, Miami Lab for hosting us. And thank you to all of you for being here. I know that we are right now battling a very intense news cycle, and many of the stories that are being told out there are probably not the greatest. We are here with a commitment to amplify the real stories about our community, the real stories about a community that wants to work and continues to work and improve our economy. So as part of that commitment, thank you everybody for being here. We'll be available for more conversations and any questions that you may have. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.